Good afternoon, everybody. I remember SIR-MuCOT Timothy. In this video, without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be solving from number 5 to number 10, or number 9, or number 8, and I hope to be more clear in this video than every other video. And without wasting much of our time, number 5 says we should find what? Log to the base 10 of what? 420 what? 6. Now looking at this now, they did not give us that log 2 is equals to this, or that log 3 is equals to this, or that log 5 is equals to this. They just tell us to do what? Solve this. And remember that if we equate this to c, mean that what 10 raised to the power c is going to give us what? 426. So we don't know the number, and that is what we are looking for. And if we can remember very well, if you are still in secondary school or you have gone through your secondary school, you remember that during that time we used to do something like this. And this is number. That is the number you want to look for its what? Logarithm. So this is where you write it 426, and that time we are being told that what? This what? The number of digits to find the characteristics that we're going to write here, maybe 3 point or 4 point or 5 point or 6 point or anything what point. We are going to do the number of digits minus 1, which is what? The number of digits 1, 2, 3, which is 3 minus 1 to get what? 2. So our characteristics here is going to be 2. No doubt that is very, very what? Correct. But what if we have 0.003? How are we going to do it? What is number of, what is, now how many numbers do we have here? How are we going to count it? Is it just 1? 1 minus 1 is equal to what? 0. But the characteristic of this number here, it is not what? 0. It is negative what? 3. The one we call bar 3. Yes. So now, that has, after checking them 2 to 3 times, I now study standard form very well, and I found out that whenever you are being given a number to find its logarithm, you are going to change the number or convert the number into a standard form. And when you do that, the power, the index that 10 is being raised to is your what? Characteristic. For example, now let us take this 426 as what? Example, and we have converting this number to standard form, have 4.26 times 10 raised to the power 2. So now this power here, now this 2 here is our what? Characteristics. And if you want 0.00074 now, it is got, when you convert it to standard form, you have 7.4 times 10 raised to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, negative what? 4. And this negative 4 here now is a what? Characteristic, and you write it as what? Bar 4. So now, having understood this and this, now we move over to what? Solving this question that is on the board. You might say why I'm holding a book today. Actually, I'm holding a book to use the for this logarithm table and the anti-log what table. There's no much thing there. So we go over, having seen that our characteristics is what? 2. We look for what? 42 under what? 6. And it means that we have 2 numbers here to be, for example, 40 what? 2. What we're going to do is to do what? We look for the logarithm of the first 2 digits under the what? The third digit. If it is up to 4 digits, we look for the logarithm of the first 2 under the third one, difference the fourth one. That is what we do. But now here there are only 2 what digits, so we look for the first 2 digits under 0. If there are 3 digits, for example now 426, we look for 42. Let me just say 23213. We look for the logarithm of the first 2 under the third one. If we have 4-digit number, for example 4126, we look for the logarithm of the first 2 under the third one, difference the fourth one. So that is what we are going to do now. Since we have only 3 digits number here and our characteristic is 2, we look for the logarithm of the first 2, which is 42, under the third one, which is what? 6. So now doing that, I have logarithm of 42 under 6 to give me logarithm of 42 under 6 to give me 6294. So the answer to this question now is 2.6294, and it is as simple as what? That. Very, very easy to understand and to learn. So that is where they stopped. So we go to number 6. Number 6 says we should find what? Find log to the base 10, 29.74. So using this method again, we now say number and what? Logarithm. Number and logarithm. This number, like I said before, it is the number we want to look for each word logarithm, which is what? 29.714. Now, what is the characteristics here? We convert this word to standard word form. And to standard form, 29.74 is going to be what? 2.974 times what? 10. And this times 10 is same as times 10 raised to the power, 1. So the characteristic there is what? 1. So we use 1 point. Now here there are 4 digit number 1, 2, 3, 4. So we look for the logarithm of the first two, not minding the point, not minding the decimal point. We look for the logarithm of the first two, under the third one, difference the fourth one. So the logarithm of 29 under 4, under 7, difference 4 is what we're going to do now. The logarithm of 29 under 4, under 7, 29 under 7 is 4728. 4728, difference 4. Difference 4 is 6. So we'll now add it. This is what? 417 what? 4. So now, remember there's something I not tell you, there's something I not say here. This logarithm now, this thing is just the same thing as this 2 here is not a digit attached to this. This is the same thing as this is 10 raised to the power 2. So when you get this, this is 2 plus 0.629 what? 4. And this 2 is 10 raised to the power. So if you want to express this now, it's going to be what? 62 point. Going to be 62 point what? Oh, sorry. This is not what I meant. So the logarithm of this number now is 1.4714. 471 what? 4. So this one now is the same thing as easy as this one. So let's go back to number 7. Let's go back to number 7. Number 7 says the 89.31 times 10, times 0.6218. So now we should look for this. And in a normal, if you carry out your multiplication, this is very easy. If you see this now, maybe in anything, anywhere, you can just simply carry out a multiplication, or you just carry out the straight multiplication. But if they tell us to express this as a logarithm, there are ways we can do it. You can take a common base to you can take the common base 10. You can say log to the base 10 of 89.31 multiplied by log to the base 10 of what? 0.6218 it actually changed to plus, because when we are multiplying, when it comes to logarithm, we do what? We add. So this is what we are going to do if we want to multiply this 2. So we'll now go number and logarithm. We have what? The first number to be what? 89.31. And what is the characteristic? You express it in standard form. 89.31, which is what? 8.931 times what? 10 raised to the power 1. So our characteristic is what? 1. So we'll look for what? 89 under 3 difference 1. 89 is here, under 3 is what? 9509. Difference 1 is 0. So we have 9509. 1.9509. So we go to the next one, 0.6218. We express this is what in standard form. 0.6218 now is equal to in standard form. In standard form, it is 6.218 times 10 raised to the power negative 1. So what is our characteristics here? It is what? Bar 1. which is the same thing as -1. But there's something I'm going to explain after I finish getting this. So we'll go to log of 62 under 1 difference 8. Log of 62 under 1 is what? 7931 difference 86. So 79316 is what? 7937. So 793 what? 7. So now we add. We now do what? Add. So this plus this is going to give us what? 6. This one is what? 4. 9, 14. Now that's 4 carry 1, 10, 17. Now this is 2, and we have what? 1. So having done this now, I'll have to look for the anti-log. I'll have to look for the what? The anti-logarithm or. So basically, this is what we have. Well, let us check for the anti-log of this. Do you know how to check for anti-log? You come over here, you see anti-log of what? Numbers. This is going to be there also. So anti-log of numbers is just simply if you check for what? 74, checking again. For this characteristic is not going to be included. You're going to check for the anti-log of the first two. This is now 1 plus 0.7446. Do you understand now? So we check for the anti-log of the first two numbers under the third one difference the fourth one. So check for the anti-log of 0.74 now under 4. 0.74 under 4 is 5546. 5546. 0.74 under 4 is 5546. 5546. Now difference 6 is going to be what? 8. So we now add. This is what? 415 So 55545. So if I were to write it, it's going to be what? It's going to be 0.555 what? 4. So that is how to check for the table of logarithm and table of what? Anti-log. And that thing I said I'm going to tell us after this is base. Remember, when we have about 1.7937, this and negative 1.7937, they are not the same. Though that bar 1 is equal to negative 1, but bar 1.7937 is not equal to my negative what 1. It's not even equal to negative 1. It's not even equal to negative 1.7937. What is the reason? The reason is just that bar 1.7937 is the negative sign affects only the characteristics. This is the same thing. This is equal to what? Negative 1.7937. This one is positive, while this one is negative. But negative 1.7937 means that here is negative 1, point here is also negative, here is also negative 0.7937. So here is negative and here is negative. So we now see that bar 1.7937 and negative 1.7937 are not the same. So far so good. I believe we understood what I just explained now. So we'll go back to number 8. Number 8 says what? 0.07304 divided by 0.8931. I'm going to show us how to solve this. So now, with that number again and logarithm again, what is the first thing we do? We write the number of this, which is 0.07304. What is the characteristic? The characteristic is what you express it first in standard form. 0.07304 times what? This is equal to 7.304 times 10 raised to the power negative what? 2. So our characteristic was negative what? 2. We now check for 73 under 0 difference what? 4. That is the logarithm of what? 73 under 0 difference 4. 73 under 0, which is what? 8633. Difference 4 is 2. 8635. 8635. Now the next one is what? And remember that here is what? Taking to the common base, log to the base 10 of 0. What? 07304 minus log to the base 10 0.8931. So actually what we're going to do here is what? Negative. So now the next one is 0.8931. We express it in standard form to give us what? 8.931 times 10 raised to the power minus 1. So we have negative 1 here. And point. We now check for 89 under 3 difference 1. The logarithm of 89 under 3. 89 under 3 is 9509. Difference 1 is 0. So 9509. So we subtract. We do what? We subtract. We have here is what? We borrow 1 here, put here is 15. This is what? 6. What is remaining here is what? 2. 1. Borrow 1 here. 18. What do we have here now? By 3, right? 18 minus 9 is called 18 minus 9 is what? 9. So now by 3. So here is already negative 2. We now borrow 1 again from negative 2, meaning what? We have here is what? Negative 3. Negative 3 minus 1 is going to be what? Negative what? 2. So here is what we have. And there is also another thing. There is another thing I want to say on this. Another thing I want to say on this now. Here is just like negative 2 plus 0.9126. When you punch this in a calculator now, you are going to have what? That it is negative 2 minus d. It is this. Negative 2 plus this is going to give us 1 point something. So now there are just logarithm is another field of mathematics on its own. So I will now leave the rest for you to do as an exercise. When you finish, you can put down your answer in the comment box below. I will check if it is correct, and if there is a place I do make a mistake, there's a place you feel like I made a mistake, you can just correct me down in the comment box below. I will research and also get back to you. Thank you. I remember SIR-MuCOT. Have a nice day.